Hi friends, hope you're having a wonderful day. When we look at being self-reflective, we have to look at the people who are in our lives, the people who we interact with. Now when people, are in your environment, you speak, you move on or what have you, because as your mother or grandmother taught you, it does not hurt to say good morning or say hello. But let's look at even the individuals who are closest to you. When a person is thinking of you, somehow either you call them or they call you. It's like a frequency. My aunt used to say, man, we've been talking about you all week long, and here it is, you called, and it's Saturday. When you are in another person's energy, when you are thinking of another person, you're sensing another person. Like, there's also that other thing where, you sense a person, you might say, wow, you feel a certain breeze, you sense certain things, you say, wow, I feel like somebody's coming, Then all of a sudden a relative shows up. Surprise, I'm here, People look at some of these things as coincidences, but they really aren't. It's almost as though you're calling on a person. You're pulling them into your frequency, so to speak. And then you have people who are not concentrating or focusing in a good way, and they do that in another way. And when that happens, you have to make sure that you're prayed up, and you have to make sure that you are doing your meditation, because you don't want to find yourself in the energy of a person who's vibrating lower. You see, sometimes when a person's vibrating lower and you're higher, they can't catch up with you anyway, unless they are doing the necessary spiritual work. And when they're doing the necessary spiritual work, if they're trying to catch up with you, they're vibing on a higher level, a higher frequency. I know this might go over some people's heads. Some people might not pick this up, but then again, there are a lot of people who are waking up and they will pick it up. It's almost like you also have the people who do the mirror magic, okay? They don't realize that for everything you give out, it comes back. So the same things that you've given out to another person, it's going to come back, and it will spiral back in a negative way if your intentions are not pure. You see people running around here saying, oh, this person's doing this against me, this person's doing that thing against me. You got to look at the individuals. If a man is constantly telling you sad stories, how he's not able to make it, how he's not able to do this, and this is going on for years and years, he's the common denominator. He has to have some form of responsibility here. Come on, you can't just keep saying it's somebody else. It has to be that person, whether it be a male or female, okay? If you notice, people who have pets, usually they're calmer, they're more relaxed, they seem to be even friendlier. That's the good thing about when you see people who have pets. You see, okay, in some cases, not all. It is important when we are looking to even develop a friendship with a person that we take the necessary time. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? And, it's almost like health. You can nurse yourself back to health, but sometimes these things take time. Nothing is just going to be snap figure. I want my hair to grow down to my feet. That takes time, right? Oh, I want this plant to grow. You got to water it. You got to nurture that plant. Sometimes playing good music, sometimes talking to the plant helps it to grow even better. The point that I'm trying to get to here is everything is a process. And with everything, you might need to look at and evaluate these things so that you're not judging yourself or the other individuals too harshly. Evaluate, figure out exactly where you stand and where the circumstances lie, and work through it. Because that's what we have to do in the end. Work through it. Be patient. Self-evaluate. Grow with the experience. Because after all, isn't it lovely being you?